Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. Vechain in August. Is it a buy? Is it a sell? What's going on? Let's get right into it. Let's see what these guys are talking about. Investing Cube have put out an article saying the July review. Like all cryptocurrencies, Vechain had a mixed July. The coin initially declined by more than 37% to a low of 5 cents, and then the price bounced back by about 50%, going to 8 cents, 836. Now, the rebound has happened as investors saw positive side of Delta variant, and what I think is interesting here is that where we're looking at right now from a prediction point of view, from a price point of view, I think that we have seen momentum shift in VeChain. As I mentioned in the previous video earlier today, in the XRP video, there is a huge amount of Tether that has moved. And that in itself generally signals a massive buy signal because the momentum is coming back into the market. So for me, VeChain is one of those that when the market starts to recover, it is one of the fastest to recover. So we're going to keep a very, very close eye on this, but overall, very, very bullish, right? Now, remembering that the NFT-based COVID vaccination passport received a green light from San Marino back in early July for VeChain, and we're going to see a lot of other nations take this on board as well. So be on the lookout throughout August and moving forward that a lot of other countries are going to start to take this into account and move towards this direction as well and use VeChain as that particular technology provider. Now, I think over here, as long as we're staying in this particular range above the green arrow, or definitely finish above that green formation, then we are very bullish. And overall, I do believe VeChain is one of those that is set to really, really kick off in a big way. So this particular wave 5, I believe that we're going to go anywhere up to $1.25. So there's a lot of momentum coming. Are we going to go straight to $1.25? Of course not. Nothing moves like that, right? And what's really important here is, but first of all, these are weekly charts, and so it is going to take a long time to get here. We're not going to get there overnight, and this is well into early 2022 territory, but it is that good. And if you've seen any VeChain video that I've posted on here, it is that good. That's how good VeChain is. It is literally that good. That long term, if you're a holder, it's one to have, right? Now, this article made by limechain.tech/blog/proof of authority explained is a brilliant article made on understanding proof of authority. And what we're talking about here is why replace proof of authority, first of all, and what it is, the problem with POS that proof of authority aims to solve, and so what is the technology behind that, the proof of authority advantages and limitations, so it goes into that as well, and the proof of authority use cases. So all of this is extremely relevant as the VeChain PO 2.0 kicks in. And so what is the future of proof of authority as well? And so it goes quite in-depth. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read it all for you. No, that's not how this works. But if you go on limechain.tech/blog/proof of authority explained, it is a great explanation to wrap your head around it. And it's probably one of those articles that might take you a little bit. So it might take you a little bit to wrap your head around it. But it's important because it is something that is coming. It is something important for you to understand when it comes to VeChain and why this new thing that is coming and is launching is critical and important. And also not to mention the China partnership that VeChain has and all the different sectors that it works with. So that's why I have a long-term vision with VeChain, and that's why you should have a long-term vision with VeChain. But please do your research and back it up with that. Now look at this. Look how much V4 Walmart China has chewed up. Look at that. That is a massive amount of V4 used by the Walmart China. And that is a sign of things to come. So if you look at Walmart China, now imagine other sectors coming in. Now you imagine all these other different industries coming in and using that much. And over a long period of time, that is a lot of volume taken by just one particular niche, right? So very, very exciting. Now, Vechain has a special relationship with the EMA 330. In the 4-hour, during downtrends, it is a fierce resistance, and during uptrends, it is a support of trust. If VT breaks the EMA 330, it is an indicator of trend reversal. So what he's talking about here is that every time Vechain has been above this yellow line, it has been a bullish signal. And it's happening, right? So we're about to go back into that. Now, if we do, is this the trend reversal? That's the question mark, and only time will tell. But once we have a clear confirmation that we go above this yellow line and we continue to stay above it, then we are in for a very nice reversal, and we're ready to kick off again and get this party started towards the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, 70s, and beyond. So exciting. Let's jump into Atani. Let's have a look at some of the indicators there. Now, when we are inside Atani at the moment, on the daily chart, it is bullish. We can see, obviously, where we were. We're at the 9 cents mark in the neck run in there with the Bollinger Band. And now we're back in, and we're sort of sitting around there. And so when we look at this, we can see where we're at right now and how this looks. And from an hourly perspective, when we look at the hourly, right, I mean, it is starting a little bit, right, of an uptrend. There's a little bit of volume here, but I don't really see this over the next coming 12, 24 hours moving too bullish. I do think that we have a little bit more down to go, and that is obviously when we look at the 4-hour, it is bearish, and then when we look at the 12-hour, it is bearish as well. So there's a little bit more to go, and then we will kick off as well. And that also does rely on the fact that, where's Bitcoin going to go right now, and then when do we see Bitcoin flip the switch? But VET is holding very strong on all indicators, and for me, a little bit more downtrend before we really kick off this party. But we'll be keeping a very close eye on that yellow line and see how that continues to trend. But let's have a look at some drawings. All right, so as we kick off the drawings, this is what I think is happening right now. This is what I think is going to likely occur. So we're going to have a little bit of a swing down, and then we're going to continue and go up, and into 80 cents territory, and beyond. And so I do find that very exciting from that perspective. But I think we are going to have a little bit of a dip, and then we'll continue to rise. Now, another way of looking at it is this, like we did touch 9 cents, and now we're just going to swing a little bit, make a cup, and then continue off into the distance. And for me, this is where it gets really exciting. About a solid blockchain with lots of industries that are a part of it, brings massive value out there into the marketplace, from environmental, real estate, agricultural, food, distribution, IDF, digital passports, so much value, one blockchain. It is incredible to see. And all of these things snowballing and kicking off, the PO2 kicking off, is the reason why we're going to go to $1. Like, to have $1, you got to justify why a blockchain goes to $1. And I think this will be, like I said, from back in March, and you can go back and watch Vechain videos of March that I posted on here. This will be the one, right? This will be one of the major blockchains of 2021 that a lot of people throughout this bull run will be talking about, going, where did that come from? Well, it's been brewing for years. And remember, and I'll find this in the next Vechain video, the main vision of Vechain, and the CEO says that the best version of Vechain is not out until 2023. That's when they really see Vechain being a real major monster out there in the blockchain space. So from whichever way you look at it, the future looks so bright, so good for Vechain. But remember this trend reversal, and we'll be keeping such a close eye on this. This here is critical. It is so vital, important. I am so excited to bring you these type of videos and then to share this journey together with you. Like, we've been together now for 5 months. The channel has been around for 5 months, and it is exciting, to see your comments, what you guys are up to, what you guys think of these projects, what you don't think of them, what you think of me, what you don't think of me. It is amazing. I appreciate you all so very much. And so, if you learned something new today, Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And I'd love to know your feedback on tonight's video on Vechain. What are your thoughts? Where do you think we're going before we hit kickoff? And when do you believe Vechain will hit $1? As always, thank you. And I cannot wait to see you on the next one.